What's up guys, this is version 5.1 of my dream grading system. I'm going to explain things to you so you could maybe use it for your dream journal, or if you're into like lucid dreaming and stuff, or dream interpretation. And this is just for like really in-depth grading system if like A, B, C isn't enough for you. Okay, so first section, enjoyment. This is pretty self-explanatory. It goes from F- to S, which is terrible, to glorious. And personally, there's not really much to note here, but personally, I don't get a lot of boring dreams. I got one where I was just like sitting and waiting for my mom to pick me up, but it's like really rare that I get like a leisure dream, I guess, if you'd call it that. Okay, second section. This is capability. This is how like capable you are, or like powerful. And this ranges from F, insignificant / spectating, and S, which is limitless or absolute. And some things are probably need to be explained here. So insignificant / spectating, so that's when you can't move, or you're like spectating, you know. You ever get those dreams where you're like watching a show, but you're not looking at a TV, you're just the camera, right? So I guess that would kind of suck for a lucid dream because you can't move. Okay, D, lessened / suboptimal. That's like when you're running slow, or you're like trying to run away, but your legs are heavy or something, and or like when you're fighting and you're like really weak. That's my only examples. Realistic. That's just, you know, realistic. Realistic enhanced. Realistic enhanced is like running faster, jumping higher. But nothing like magic, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to say with some things, but do what you want. Aspiring, that's like basic dream control, so like flying poorly, I guess. Spawning a small object. And skillful, that's like actually good flying. I guess spawning a dream character, like the one you want, with like with the personality traits you want, or something. I guess impressive would be portals. Personally, I'm a beginner lucid dreamer. Impressive / near perfect, and limitless / absolute. And limitless / absolute. That's like controlling everything. Like it's like controlling the whole scene just at your whim. You can just do whatever. Well, obviously you do whatever, but it's like controlling the world, the whole world, like the entire scene in front of your eyes, where you don't have to like look away and like, alright, I'm expecting a person behind me, and then you look and there's a person. No, you could just like spawn them in like you're Dr. Manhattan or something. Okay, number 3, this is documentation. So for this, for the grade, you want to put like a number, you know, number of pages you wrote down, which could be like a mixed number fraction. You could put like 1/2 for half a page you wrote down. Pretty easy. This is recall. Okay, so this is brief description of the scene. This is like all you can remember. S, which is entire dream from formation to ending, is recalled. So that'd be like a wild wake initiated lucid dream. So you remember everything, and up until the point where your REM cycle ends, or you wake up. A, which is dream formation recalled but not the ending. I guess you do a wild, but you kind of get carried away and lose a lucidity. And B, no start recalled but the ending was clear. You wake up from a dream and you remember it immediately. And C, events with no clear start, dream formation or ending. So you just randomly remember it, you know, you don't wake up from it immediately, like with it in your mind. D, distinct imagery of a single scene, you are certain it had a deeper plot. And F, brief description of the scene. So you only remember like words and no imagery. I should have put like no imagery recalled. Okay, 4.5, this is your duration interpretation, and I'll show you why this is like not separate. So okay, fragment belief, that's F. Short, medium, kind of long dream, very long dream, and an extremely long dream. So this could be like, over here would be like time dilation. So whenever a dream feels like it lasts like weeks, or like a really long time, longer than a dream should. But yeah, with false memories you get. Okay, awareness, this is a good one. This is none, unquestioning, so like normal, non-lucid. And hesitant, so you hesitate, obviously, who would have guessed. C, questioning / judgment capable. And B, which is implied lucidity / outside thought. So I think this one needs explaining. So an implied lucid dream is when you're doing stuff that you normally would in a lucid dream, like you're flying around, but you don't know you're in a dream, or you're aware of like dream laws, but you don't know you're in a dream. You still think it's reality, but you acknowledge like dream laws. I guess it's weird. But yeah, outside thought, that part, it's like, and my example is like, I said out loud in a non-lucid dream, I was like, dude, my alarm's gonna wake me up in 5 minutes. So yeah, I wasn't lucid though. Okay, A0, this is passive / uncaring. You become lucid, but the awareness is so low that you don't care. You don't remember your goals. And low awareness, this is similar. You're not very aware. You're aware you're in a dream, but you're still acting a fool. So A2 and A3, this is full awareness. So you're like using all of your brain as you would while you're awake. And getting to this level takes, you gotta like stabilize the dream first, or do a wild. Yeah, I think so. It comes faster for others to like get to this point for like a dream initiated lucid dream, or dialed. And S, which is enhanced awareness. I'm not sure. There is like enhanced senses, which I put, but I don't know if that's actually possible. But if you're like smarter in a dream somehow, I've never like heard about this, but I'm sure it exists. It has existed for some people. And this is lucidity duration, which is like brief, fading, sustained, extended, and constant. And yeah, how long you stayed lucid. I think that's an important factor to write down. And finally, this is visual clarity. So incomprehensible, very blurry, followable, detailed, almost convincing, fully immersive, and enhanced senses. And I don't know why I had to be fancy and put in omega, but I'll explain these. So incomprehensible would be like completely black or something. It's like so blurry you can't distinguish anything. Like, you know, those like AI videos or photos. Followable, so that's like, you know what's going on, but nothing's too detailed. And a level above that is detailed. So some things are particularly detailed and you like really know what it is and stuff, and has like details. A, almost convincing. So it's, I guess the world would have more ambience. You could feel more things and you could see better. And fully immersive, it's like just like real life. Who would have guessed? And omega, which is enhanced senses. And this is like hyperrealism, when things are realer than real life. And I've never experienced it personally, but I'm sure it would be life-changing. Okay, so this is how you use it in your dream journal, if you'd like to. So I'll remember this acronym to write it down. It's ECDRAV, and that stands for like enjoyment, capability, documentation, recall, awareness, and visual clarity. So in order, you'd put your scores for the dream. And so this one was amazing. So amazing, enjoyment, capability, aspiring, 2 pages long, a dialed, so the ending was clear, and it was a kind of long dream, medium awareness, extended medium awareness, and A, which was almost convincing. So yeah, that would have been a pretty cool dream. Feel free to use this, and thanks for watching.